Hey, 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 what's up, everybody? How's it going? So sorry I was a little bit late there. It was out of my control. Yes, Gary, I was on a call, but I made sure that I had everything else up and running at this point. I haven't even put on the hat and glasses yet at this. I've been doing my best that I can for both you folks as well as for the folks that I was on the phone call with. So, let's do it. Let's get the hat on. Let's say good morning to all you awesome and amazing folks who are still sticking around. Spider at Jeremy, Sherry, and let's see, we got Gary, of course. Oh, Indigo, how are you doing today? How are you doing today? I hope you're having yourself a wonderful Tuesday. And let's see, you don't want to miss anybody. We want to make sure we're good. Hey, Mike Ladd, there we go. Excellent. Wow. Oh. I'm glad everybody is here and up and running. I'm looking forward to playing. I did get my game fixed up, so my forklift is now working. Yay! Amazing work. Took a few days to get there, but we got it. We got it. So we're ready to move forward on there. Hey, Smooth, how you doing? Yeah, wanking is what you're doing. Do you see any sweat on my brow? I mean, come on. Oh, yeah. Good morning, Lisa. It's technically Wednesday morning where you're at 2 a.m. Oh my goodness, you're on the other side of the planet. Well, I hope you've had your caffeine. Hey Dan, evening. Zeroed, how are you? How are you? And what? Now my doggy's up on my chair here. What? Now she's telling me that she wants out. Okay, fine. We got about 1 minute and 14 seconds. Get your drinks, get your snacks, get your butts into comfy positions, and for me to toss my dog out. Be right back. Aussie, oi, oi, oi. All right, we'll just leave that back door open here for us for a second so that way I can hear and go help her out. Oop, that's my deaf ear. There we go. Now I can hear some music. Yeah, so I got a doctor's appointment here today, guys. I'm going deaf in my left ear really fast. So I don't know what's going on there. I was able to get, I was supposed to have an appointment that was on like the 30th or something of April, but they were able to, Friday, April 30th. They had a cancellation, so I'll be able to go in here this afternoon and get that taken care of. So looking forward to that, figure out what's going on. Yeah, I can't wait, Gary. I can't wait for everybody to take a look at that. Now, I did post the thumbnails and all that as well, so you folks already have a good idea. But here we go. Let's take a look here. I've been told that my save file works. I got it transferred over, and we shall go and see. Yeah, I know the green screen's off right now. I call it, I have my back door open. I had to let my dog outside. She's a senior. She's got senior rights. So when she's scratching at the front door like that, she came over to my chair. She put her paws up on there, and then I asked her what was up, and she just ran to the front door. Excuse me, started scratching. Yeah. It's like I said, I call it my back door is open. I'll fix it though. Don't worry. As soon as I get the dog in, I gotta let my dog in. Then I'm gonna let my brother's dog out. And yeah, it's the way things go here. Let's get some tunes going on while we wait. Come on, PC. Don't tell me you just locked up. My PC doesn't like doing 101 things at once here, apparently. Alt tab. There we go. Nope. Let me out. Let me out. Damn it. This screen's got me locked in. All right. Well, music isn't going to play here for a second. Oh, we hear some sounds. But yeah, gives you the cold nose to the armpit. That's the way my brother's dog is. She comes up and she does this thing underneath your hand where she runs her nose from like your finger all the way down to like your mid arm, and it's like, ew, that is so cold. That is just not cool, doggy. Not cool at all. All right, here we go. Let's get some tunes. Let's go with some rock today, I think. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. All right, let's go see. Let's go see. I am dying to see whether or not... well, I know that it works because I was told that it was tested and it works. Let's go find out. Oh, they left the forks up, though. They left the forks up. Look at this. Look at this. That's a headache right in there waiting to happen. Yeah, they're blowing the immersion here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Look, it's working. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do all on its own. Woohoo! Excellent. All right, so we got that up and running. So something that we forgot in the last episode because, well, we're lumberjacks and we're not the farmers, is we forgot to go, well, feed the chickens and cattle and milk them and grab that. Yeah. Safety violation! Yeah. That's why we all got hot hats around here. That's why I make sure all my members are well protected. They're wearing the hot hats. Just for things just like that. Oh, that is awesome, Indigo. That is awesome. A new member to the family. Well, congratulations, and enjoy and cherish every moment that you can. Hey, Oski, speaking of which, even a virtual animal needs to have a virtual sausage once in a while. Thanks, Oscar. How you doing? Give you a good old pet there. Yeah, who's such a good coochie? Who's such a good boy? Yeah. All right, so we're going to go over here and take a look at our cattle and see if we can get those started on the milking side. Yep, milking the chickens and collecting the cows' eggs. Yep. You got to do it, man. You got to do it. It's the Canadian way. Have no fear, the Mushroom King is here. Hey, how's it going, Zona? How are you doing, my man? Oh no, Sherry, that's not good. It wasn't enough sleep? Oh, okay. Well, at least it wasn't something because you had a headache or it was something out of your control. This was due to your control saying, you know what? I didn't get enough sleep. I'm going back again. To have the ability to do that is wonderful. I'm glad that you're able to do it. Hey, watch out for those chicken lips. They bite back. Yeah, they do. But I mean, hey, I enjoy the KFC. I'll let a chicken have its revenge once in a while. It can scratch and peck. The Canadian way, you mean violate the sheep and fist the cows? I'm Canadian, not Alabaman. Sorry. Yeah, just saying. Oh man. Now it's been a good morning. I was up 2 hours before my call this morning to make sure that, you know, I had everything all set up for you guys on stream so that if the call did go late, which I was expecting it would have, so that way all I had to do was just jump in, just hit start, and away we went. So that's where we're at. So did it. Hey, Deuce, how you doing, my man? Nailed it. He's talking about the reference to Alabama. I know it. No. In Alabama, you violate your sister. Oh, geez, now. Come on now. Let's not bring the grandmas into here. Nobody makes pies like grandma makes pies. Alright, so we'll do what we were supposed to have done here every day that we keep forgetting, and that's be a farmer in the Lumberjacks world. But we'll pick up the eggs and milk and everything else, because that's, you know, for recipes and all. So we'll grab those and take care of those content needs of the game. And then we're going to go moving back on here. We're going to take a look and see what our dailies are. Get the dailies done and come back and fix up the house, because, well, we have no money to get ourselves that platform truck. So we're going to need that soon enough in order to move forward. You'll make my Uncle Daddy mad. I've tried to nap the day away to make your PC arrive faster, but it hasn't started working yet. Well, I hope that I can give you the next hour and a half to 2 hours of content. I hope that it flies by for you folks, because I know it flies by for me. And I'm hearing my dog scratch out the door, so I'm going to go do the dog swap. One momento. Enjoy the foul creatures in front of you. One moment. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Puppy's always got to come first because, well, I hate cleaning up messes. I hate it. If I don't have to, I don't want to. All right, let's get outside into the sunshine and let's take a look and see what we can do for dailies today. Zoom out, please. Ooh, a transport. Another transport. Transport. And find the missing sheep. Well, considering at this point in time we don't have the buggy and these transports are just, well, absolutely pointless to try to do in Christine, we aren't going to do that. Now, every once in a while my Xbox controller does not connect, so I have to unplug my dongle, take the dongle out, take it in, put it into a secondary USB port. And it takes automatically. So if you folks are having any of those issues or anything, just do that. Just take your dongle out, put it into a different one. Alright, see, we good here. We got the jump on, we got the map, we got everything going on. Yes, excellent. Alright, let's go remove some of these hay bits from our inventory. Move hay to the barn. Move hay to the barn. Are we 100% full? 99%. That's why we can't move any more hay to the barn. Alright, never mind. We won't be doing that. Looks like we're just working on our farm here today, folks. Yeah. Being completely hands tied to these transports, there's no sense in trying to do them with Christine at all. The amount that you get from it is not worth the amount of fuel that you're going to be spending. Need a bit more balances. Did I move 500 pieces? Oscar! Alright, I'm gonna go out and see if I can let the big dog in while we wait for Oscar to move, because once again, I'm stuck in this position until the damned animals are out of the way. One moment. Hey Derek, how you doing? How you doing? Ah, welcome. Greetings from Netherlands. Greetings from Canada as well. I hope you had yourself an amazing Easter weekend with you and your family. And he still hasn't left. Oh, Christ's sakes, dog. No, I'm sorry, puppy. No, not you. I'm sorry. Oh, it's okay. Good girl. Yes, you are. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know you're a good girl. My dog took that as an insult to her. Yeah, no, I can't even jump. I can't do anything. Yeah. The only thing I can do is this. Load my goddamn game up. Jesus. Yeah, no doggy doors in the greenhouse. No, there needs to be an exception put onto the animals that keeps them away from the doors. So I gotta redo the entire morning again just because the dogs decided to lock me into the greenhouse. Oh well. Just more information to throw down to the bug list. Pay attention to your condition. You'll be slow and clumsy when it gets low. Yeah, that could happen. There's 2 doors? Oh, Christ, you're right. Sorry, I was thinking of the, yeah, you're right. Oh, no worries. Yep, no worries. I didn't catch that until after I loaded it. It's just... Exceptions need to be put on the rules that no animals should be allowed to go anywhere near the doors. I've had it before where I had accidentally, well, I can't say accidentally, I put Christine inside one of the buildings, and yeah, I couldn't get out. Yeah, I forgot there was 2 doors. But still, just, really? Really? Put an exception on the doors that, you know, any animal cannot be anywhere near it. I mean, I believe that's what they did with Medieval's Dynasty. Alright, let's get through our loading issues. What? Come on. Come on. Come on. Stuck in the ground real good. We're going to make a big pothole here. It's one thing after another. Wow. Just wow. Alright, let's go back and re-egg the cows. It's early, man. The first cup of coffee is the best. I'm actually, yeah, this is my first hot chocolate. She's gone stone cold at this moment in time. Absolutely stone cold. Yeah, I forgot there was a second door in there. That's egg on my face, I tell you. But when you're dealing with frustration after frustration after frustration, you gotta have... What? No! Now you're begging for a TR and you ain't getting one. No, go away. Just because the big dog's bugging for one doesn't mean you got a bug for one. Go. In your bed. In your bed. In your bed. There you go. Good job. Good job. My brother's dog is absolutely what I would call treat crazy. Like, literally treat crazy. Every 5 seconds you go anywhere near the kitchen, she comes bolting up like, I need one, give me one. It's her whole life just basically revolves around getting a treat. And so whenever she's anywhere near my dog starts acting up and does the same thing. Drives me nuts. Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness, you played the Lumberjacks Dynasty all weekend. Fantastic, glad to hear. I hope that you save often and save in at least a series of 3, and do not by any means have a save file in your very first save slot. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. We know of a huge bug going on right now. The autosave can sometimes corrupt your very first slot. So just leave it empty. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. Leave it empty. And then save in a rotation 3. I have one save here that is for my testing purposes and such, which I don't use. I play the game normally. I don't use any of the cheats or anything because I want to play the game to bring it to you guys the way that should be. Good morning, Anna. Good morning indeed. It's good to be back in the world of lumberjacking, I tell you. Let's just hope that that we can get through a full stream today without it shutting us down again. That's correct, Sherry. That is correct. Money does come easy once you get the furniture shop. It is with my greatest heartfelt and soul purpose in life to let everybody know that, yes, get the factory first. After you get yourself a platform truck, get the furniture factory going. Once you get that up and running, things become so much easier. You can pick up your buggies. You can get yourself moving forward with a decent income. Do not pay off your uncle first. Even though there's quests that tell you that you can't go any farther until you pay off your uncle. Get that furniture factory going. It's going to be the longest grind of the game, because once you get that furniture factory going, uncle's going to be easy to pay off. Easy in comparison. They won't have nearly as much grind. Nice, just selling those medium-sized cribs. Got yourself built up to 100,000 K. Yeah, you save it the same as I do? Excellent. Yes, excellent, folks. Yeah, I will definitely always do my best to make sure that I give you guys as much information on workarounds and that as possible whenever they pop up. Yeah, you can paint now too. I have been told there are a few a few of the models in game, like a door and door frame and things like that, that have an issue with paint. But moving forward, though, it should work. It should work. Let's see, did we get another set, or are we still doing the silly transports? Yeah, transport, and yeah, look at that. Oh, sheep. I'm not doing no sheep missions. I'm sorry. No. No. I'm a frickin' lumberjack. I'm not GPS. Cue up the Monty Python version. Oh, he's a lumberjack and he's okay. Yeah, no, thanks. No. Alright, we're gonna close the door so the dog doesn't try to follow us in here. You'll get no treats this time, Oscar. You locked me in, man. Oh, that is something that's known as well. I did reach out to the bug hunters, as well as I reached out to the community manager as well, try to get some clarification on that. And so basically, we're waiting for everybody to get back from the long weekend here so that that question can get answered. So as soon as I get an answer, you'll get it. You're a lumberjack. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna... No. Let's get a different song in the head here, G. Get one, just not the one you want to have stuck in your brain. I don't wear no high heels or girls' clothing. I will put on a lady's wig, though. Yeah, you guys would have to donate... Jesus, 5K in order to see me in a dress. I mean, even then, I don't know, 5K just doesn't seem like nearly enough. Not that I have anything against ladies and the clothes that they wear. It's just... I'm a guy. Last I checked, I'm sporting beards better than most grannies, so I'd say that, yeah. It would have to be financially extremely beneficial in order for me to do something along those lines. Now, since we don't have the platform truck, we gotta go for a walk. All the way down. Actually, why walk when you can teleport? Because that's the way we do things in the lumberjack world. Is that a new goal for your followers? What, a $5,000? No. Community just came forward and helped me out. Like, you wouldn't believe, in one day I was able to make the $250 needed to get a plug put in my tire. It's done. It's put on there. A new battery for my truck because I burnt my old one up. Like, literally burned it up. It was smoking. It was so... what am I doing? I want the dry flaps. Or dry ones. Dry planks. But yeah. And a relay. So when my battery went, it took one of the relays. So I had those two done. So yeah. $250. Thank you very much, community. I don't like putting goals and stuff up like that at all. It pains me to have done that. But thank you, community. Thank you so much. Thank you. After that, okay, so let's go back up. None of the old vehicles can be painted, just upgraded. Gotcha. And I don't think we're that far yet that I don't think we can get Christine all upgraded. I don't think we got the skills to pay the bills. Let's see here. Builder Mechanic 1. Better vehicle handling. Buy fuel in bulk at a gas station at yard. Yeah, we can't even refurbish old vehicles. Refurbish old vehicles and repaint them. Uno momento, por favor. Really? I can't screenshot in game? Really? Window snipping tool, you don't like it? You don't want it? Don't want it at all? Alt tab? Oh, dang it. I go tab, shoot. Okay, yeah, no, it's not gonna work, alright. I will have to bring that up to the team's attention to say, oh, you advertised the old vehicles being repainted, so you better fix that quickly. You need more vehicles to be able to upgrade the mechanic skills. Ah, is that what they're tying it to? It's been a while since I did the original testing of this game pre-early access, so it's been a very long time. Wonder why Windows snipping tool would not take in game here when I do it in like 600 other games. Must be just the way they have the launcher set up. Just trying to catch up here. Okay, so the last one I read was Indigo Witches. Is that a new goal for your followers? Alright, so we're caught up. So he's a farmer, he's okay, he works all night and sleeps all night. Don't get stuck in my head! Don't do it! No! La 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 la. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that one to die. Yeah! We'll go with that one. Oh man, I tell you, this is just weird. I feel like all my sound is like right here on this side of my head. There's like nothing. And yet, yeah, I switched the earbuds around and I can hear perfectly. There's like nothing in my left ear right now. Jeez. Alright, okay. Now while we're here, this is the zones where we started having issues with Mr. Forklift. So let's not drive the forklift over there. Let's just go and take all these extra pallets and put them into the, what's the word I'm looking for here? The garage. And we'll just drop them off here. My music is loud right now in game. Oh, I can fix that. Sorry, folks. One moment. And how's that, folks? How's that? Sorry about that. My bad. Yeah, my hearing right now being so shot, I can't really know all the, Okay then. Mow, mow, mow your lawn gently all the day. Merrily, 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 merrily. Off your neighbor's lawn. What's this? Who's texting me? Whatever. Whatever, do whatever the hell you want, dear. We'll let the courts decide. Drops a plank. Let's go get another one. She's doing good. She's doing really good. Me, I'm still a little pissy, but yeah. You know, that's how it is when you're in the middle of a separation trying to get a divorce on and the other party isn't being amicable in the slightest. Yep, exactly. The buggy is the speed vehicle. I love that buggy. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Bob! How you doing, my man? How you doing? Thanks for letting me know about the music, though. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys ever notice anything along those lines with sounds or anything, let me know. It is supposed to be extremely comfortable for you guys. So, want to keep it that way. Now, my voice, now on the other hand, got to be front and center. Then the game sounds, then the music sounds. It's what it is, Bob. It is what it is, you know. That is the way that our society has allowed the divorce proceedings to occur. But, meh. You know, I'm doing the best that I can with what I got, and, you know, at this point in time, I'm trying to do what's best for my little man, the caveman, and all that, so, you know, I can only do what I can do, she can do whatever the hell she wants to do, and in the end, we'll see who comes out as the one that was more responsible about things. Yeah, I do get to hang out with you guys, but, you know, quite honestly, that is not what upsets me when I go to bed at night. Not being able to see my little man at all times, especially after being the main caregiver the entire time, is what's killing me here. It's, yeah. Not seeing my little dude is absolutely heartbreaking. Oh, excellent, Bob. Excellent, excellent, excellent. No, my ex kept me underneath my underneath the thumb of financials so much that I can't even get the stimulus check. So, yeah, go figure. Jeremy, how you doing? Hey, do we have some drop pallets? We got some drop pallets. Who, why, and what for that causes that issue. Not for me to decide. That's for a developer to figure out. Doing great, Jamie? Awesome. Hope you had yourself a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Easter weekend. I hope everybody did. Anybody do any egg rolling? Did anybody here do any egg rolling this weekend? Over time, it turned into Easter egg hunts. But the original was all about rolling eggs in symbolism, as in the rolling of the stone. Gotcha, Everett. Yeah, it's been about 2 months since I last got to see the little guy. And other than, of course, video calls in the evening. And yeah, it's killing me. Yeah. It's got to the point here where it's like, I just want to let the lawyers take care of everything now. I'm done dealing with her. I don't want to speak to her. I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to even see her. Her intimidation and bullying and everything else has just been, it's too much. It's too much. And I really don't want my son around it. But we'll let her go ahead and just sink her little boat as deep as she can. And like I said, we'll see where the courts take it and say who's been the more responsible the entire time. Luke, good morning. I guess it's good 7 hours from now. Oh, it's almost evening for you, isn't it? Almost. Yes. Yep. Nope. That's one word that I could say for it there, Indigo. One word. But hey, I got about 3 years worth of videos and everything else that basically show everything that I've done for my son and shows exactly what she's ever done for me or my son. So yeah, I'm not worried at one slightest bit. Nope. In the end, I know that, I'll take parenting classes. I'll do everything that, is absolutely necessary. And above and beyond anything that is necessary for my son. So, yeah. Spent Easter solo and too opinionated and the wrong political persuasion for the extended family, so I don't get the invites. Well, different folks and different strokes, you can pick and choose your friends, but you can't pick and choose your family, right? No! Enough! In your bed. Come on. In your bed. You're not getting another one. You'll become fat. You become like a sausage roll, and you can't have that. We want to keep you alive for as long as we can, old girl. There's a reason why you're one of the longest living oldies Boston Terrier French Bulldog mixes out there. We take care of you. I make your food, for heaven's sake. Shoosh. Yeah, no. The moment my brother's dog came back in, my dog instantly goes stupid treat crazy, just like his. But my brother's dog, like all humans, not all are created equally in the intelligence department, and unfortunately she completely missed the line for any type of smarts, that dog. She's big heart, she loves everybody, but just dumb as a post. And so, yeah, her entire life is based around those biscuits that come from the box. You know what I mean? And it's her entire life. Like, anytime you go anywhere near the kitchen, doesn't matter where she is in the house, she comes bolting up the stairs like, okay, it's time. It's like you just had one 30 seconds ago. Get the hell out of my face. I'm trying to walk down the stairs. I don't need you blocking my stairs so that, I can, trip down them. Ugh. And then she'll run down to the bottom of the stairs, she'll take 3 steps down, and she'll come running right back up again. Like, okay, now I can get one? It's like, bro, your dog's dumb. But yeah, no, she wakes up every day, the love is totally unconditional and everything. It's just... It's been 8 years. You'd think that, that when people tell her to get off the stairs when there's people on them, that she would have figured it out by now. Like, we've tried working with her to just get her to do the sit, the lay downs. No, it's like, you're going to give me one now, right? Like, that's her entire life has been like that. She can't take her out on a leash. She's not leash trained or anything like that. You can't trust her out at my parents' acreage and that. Like if, my parents' acreage, they put out a huge kangaroo fence around the entire property because she does not listen. She will not come back when you call her. There's nothing upstairs for her to teach upstairs. Like there's nothing. It's in one ear and out the other. Yeah, exactly. The boxers got energy forever and ever and ever until their senior years. And that's the way my doggy was. The Boston Terrier Frenchie. She was just go, 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 go. You know, jump over the back of the couch to land on your lap like, Daddy! You know, just busy, 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 busy. Which is really weird for a Frenchie. Because she's more Frenchie than she's Boston Terrier. But she had that bounce. And it's only been in the last 2 years that she's really slowed down. But anytime that my brother's dog is around, she's just same as the other one. Like, well, if she gets one, I get to have one, right? And it's like, neither one of you are getting one right now. Oh, nice. Nice. My sister, she had one when I was really, let's see, she'd moved out by the time she was 18, so that means I was 11. So yeah, she had a dog for about 4 years. She had one of them there Lassie animals. Beautiful dog, but unfortunately had a heart defect that, she just came home one day and the poor animal had passed away, and you know, she paid to figure out what happened. You know, she was worried that somebody had poisoned the dog, and came back that it had a defective valve, and the valve had torn open, and unfortunately the animal passed while she was at work. So, but she loved that dog, Corky. I remember the dog's names. Beautiful dog, beautiful dog. The only thing that was ever up with her was if you sneezed, she thought you were attacking something, and so she'd be just come running right over and try to push you away from wherever, if you're around one of her girls or anything, like one of the daughters. Yeah, she'd just be like, no, get away from my kids, get away from my kids, you're sneezing, get away, you're attacking them. It was funny. That's the way a lot of those the terrier breeds are. So a boxer is a bit of a terrier in a way, and they love one person wholeheartedly. They love everybody else, but there's one person that they absolutely love wholeheartedly, which is why I have my puppy, because you can sure as hell bet the ex was trying to take her, but my puppy dictated that no, she's staying with daddy. She's been my little companion. She goes with me everywhere. I mean, if I take the truck out to just move it around to the garage, she comes with me for the RIDE. I say that word, that's even worse than saying the T word. Yep, exactly. Yeah, that's the way Corky was, that dog was very protective of the kids, extremely protective. And all natural too, absolutely natural. I love my puppies. Give me a dog over a cat any day. Don't get me wrong, I loved having a Maine Coon for whatever her 18 years of life or whatever it was. That beautiful animal, but they're finicky. I mean, yes, they are the typical same thing. They only love one person. They bond to one person and one person only. No, I need more sleep. That's not happening today. I'm hoping that at least my ears can get looked at or even cleaned out, and maybe I'll be able to hear something. It's kind of disconcerting having your hearing just go within like 3 weeks. You had a mutt mix of a terrier? Snub the hubby and live with you and sleep with you. Yep, and that's exactly what my dog does too. She will, her favorite spot that I will only let her sleep into is right between my legs with her head on my ankle. And the way I do it is I have an extra blanket that we throw over top just for her, so I'm completely covered with the blankets, and then she puts her head down on my ankle. But during my sleep times at night, though, I make sure that the dog is off to the side, not in between, because I got to move around and roll over, and I can't. And not to mention, sorry, what you say? A little hard of hearing over here. Yeah, no, Luke, I noticed in November of last year that my left ear didn't seem right. And, you know, I was asking my brother about it, because my brother's the one who's always had ear issues, and he actually just had some surgery a couple of weeks ago to get his ear fixed, his hearing fixed. It's nice I don't have to yell at him anymore. He ended up getting something called an expansive tube surgery or something in there to open up his eustachian tube connectors. But anyway, long story short, you know, he's doing better. I don't have to yell at him anymore, and I'm hoping I don't have the same issue that he has. I've never had any problems with my ears other than I had water behind the ear once from when I was doing a bunch of hot tubbing and swimming and steam rooming and such. Just I had a whole bunch of pressure that was in my ear, and went and saw, you know, a doctor about it. He's like, "Oh, you got water behind the ear. Let me fix it." And he did this really neat, really weird sensation feeling thing. He took like this, I don't know, it was like an injector, you know, type of deal. I don't know how to explain it. And he just kind of went with some super warm water in my ear, and he popped a plug out. And oh my God, I'd hear myself breathe for like the next 10 hours. It was crazy how well I could hear out of that ear. Yep. And Mike's like, yeah, my wife and son got a kitten once, and it came straight to me and became my cat. They were so mad. Yeah. Actually, it's very funny. Pandora, that was the name of our Maine Coon that we had, bonded with my wife, and even my wife was fully surprised, because I don't like cats, really. They're great. It's not like I hate them or anything. It's just that I prefer dogs. Yeah, your character needs some food, does he? Is he hungry? Well, he's on the keto diet. He eats once a day when he needs to. Yeah, there it is, right there. Your shoelace is starting to look divinely like pasta, which is fine. It doesn't slow you down in game. There's no reason to eat unless you are doing an activity and where eating might make it better. You know what I mean? So, that's one of the things about the game that I've never really understood is why bother having hunger, period? If you don't eat, nothing happens. I mean, you don't get to see some daily quests. Okay, I can go through an entire day's worth of doing all this other work and everything and not waste foods. If you know what I mean. Just never understood that. Alright, hold on. Let's see what we can do for getting working on here. Really? Alright, there we go. I mean, I can still run. I can still do everything. I just, yeah, like I said, I never understood what the thinking process was behind this at all. For food-wise. I really hate those chickens. I wish there was a way that we could just kill the chickens and get rid of the damn things. They're way too noisy without a way to turn them down. But mind you, I am sound sensitive, so I'm not a big fan of things that I can't turn down. Like the whippersnipper, for example. Is it F3? What the hell is it? Yeah, it's F3, okay. Just use the hotkey so I don't have to scroll through everything. You only need to pick up the logs. That's right. Exactly, Mike. That's it. You only need to pick up the log, or to eat to pick up the logs. So, it's a mechanic I don't understand why it's in-game if that's all it's there for. But that's what we're here for. We're here to try to make these games better. Fixing the roof from the inside, from the outside. The whippersnapper. Hey, we need a chicken filter. That's what we need. We need the great chicken filter. Charlie! Or Charlie. Jesus Christ. Charlotte! How are you? Charlie's actually going, I think he starts his vacation either today or tomorrow, something like that. Can't wait to hear and come back and tell us where he went. How you doing, Charlotte? Oy. I need more sleep. I tell you, I need more sleep. But I need my legs to quit jerking me around right now. That's one of the sorrows of not having medications. Yep. I'm not sleeping so good right now. But don't worry, things are moving forward, and hopefully here on the 14th, I think it is, Wednesday the 14th. Yeah, I got the doctor's specialist appointment where he's going to go through and reread all my informations and logs and such and fill out the paperwork for getting me onto the social assistance program, so that way I can get back into getting medications again. Just he has no idea how this is really going to work, though, because like he says, he's like, yeah, we can put you back on the chemicals and they'll pay for the chemicals, but they're probably not going to pay for your CBDs, but yet you can't take the chemicals. So he has no idea, because how did he put it? He's in a position that he can do no harm. Well, prescribing me chemical medication will do me harm. So how is he in good faith supposed to be doing his job when the government is going to once again create harm by not covering my costs of medication? Yeah, he's trying to scratch his head on this one, try to figure out what he can do. So that's why I needed an additional amount of time before I could go and see him to get that fixed up. So many hammers, and yet you have no idea what each hammer does. Oh, hey, is that wall finished? When we run out of planks, is it just going to disappear? I don't know. You tell me. Alright, let's go back over onto the roof, drop down, get some of this porch done. Oh, he is right. Yeah. Nope. Oh, I never noticed that little detail on here. That must be an added thing. Because that, is going to just change so very much things. Oh, come on. And let's go through here. Okay, wait, folks. I've got all that work for nothing because all the hammers are not figured out. Insides turn the outsides, the feeling you can't hide. Yeah. I don't get that CBD is legal, but they don't add it to prescriptions. I don't understand, especially right now Canada is quadruple checking that it could be a really big deal for Alzheimer's. Like a huge deal for Alzheimer's. Wow. I mean, I've been just keeping myself a little bit up to date with it lately, and wow, if these, if all the reports that are coming from Israel are true about how it is staving off the progression as much as it is, our seniors' lives are about to get a whole bunch better if the government doesn't look at it as a stigmatism that that it's marijuana. It's, yeah, sure it is marijuana. Good job. I'm glad that you figured it all out. But I mean, that's the same as saying, well, the Ford Escort is the same as a Ford pickup. Really? One does a heck of a lot more than the other, and one goes, carries more than the other. They're different beasts here, folks. So, yeah. We shall see how it goes. Roscoe, how you doing? I hope Sid's doing okay. We haven't seen Sid in a little while. I hope she's doing all right. Shoutouts to Sid. Let's show some love to Sid. We haven't seen her in a little while. Same with Sammy. Haven't seen Sammy in a while, too. I hope they're all doing fantastic. If they're watching the videos afterwards on the replay, it lets them know that, hey, we're thinking about you. We miss you. We miss your participation in the communities. It's, of course the reports are true. It's in the name. Israel. But yeah, no, I mean, and Canada's doing their due diligence. Just, they're doing all the additional testing and everything. And so far, they have not published any rebuttals. No rebutts whatsoever. So that to me gives me a lot of hope, because that is something that is really big in my family. Alzheimer's is really really prominent, and it's only a matter of time before, my mom herself is personally affected by it. So, she's got all the signs and symptoms now of it. So, the more we can do to stave it off so that she can enjoy her quality of life for that much longer, the happier I'm going to be, for sure. Same with your family too, Lisa? Yeah. I am dumbfounded at everything that I'm learning so far with it. It's just wow. But I'm very happy to have non-partial scientific methods here in Canada that are looking into it more. Yeah. So you never trust anything that you guys haven't tested yourself, and so I'm very happy that that's as Canada is doing that at this point. I can't wait to find out what the results are going to be. I mean, I could care less about the THC aspect of the side of things. I mean, really, who wants to be walking around going to feeling... Get these hammers sorted, as far as I'm concerned. Keep losing all these wasted just 3 planks there just because we ran out of boards. Last time I checked, when I cut a board and I set it down, it doesn't automatically disappear because I didn't have a final board to go with it. Yeah, no, it's very true, Mike. They don't make money curing you, but you know what? They do. If you can work longer, make more money, and not be a burden onto the healthcare systems, I would call it. Because, I mean, that's how I feel some days, is that I'm a burden. Like, I'm not putting nearly as much taxes in as I need to pull out. That, definitely... they can make more money on it in the end. It's just corporate excuses at this point in time that they're crying about it, going, oh my god, anybody can grow the plant. No, not everybody can grow the plant, because not all species of the plant are of the same abilities. So, take that argument and throw it out the window, and come back at me when you're ready to talk common sense. You know what I mean? I don't know about even decriminalization. Responsibility. I mean, I'm not going to tell somebody that, they're a criminal for taking Tylenol. They're taking it as a medication. So, I mean, if somebody wants to do something recreationally, well, then that's fine. You drive your vehicle recreationally as well. It's not a right. But, if you crash a car... you have rules that we've set up that, this is your punishment. Should be the exact same thing, as far as I'm concerned. Drink responsibly. Okay, well, smoke responsibly too. If you don't, then here are the set of rules that we have in place that, you will be governed by. If you decriminalize it, then no one has authority over it. You see, like, and that's... Can't make any money off decriminalization. You can't tax it. Because, I mean, even still, the way I look at it is it's still a form of inhalation, for those who smoke it, those that don't eat it. So there is risk of cancer. Well, cancer is a pretty heavy bill in the hospitals. And being Canadian, we use our tax money to pay for emergency care, right? And so I have no problems paying 80% tax for cigarettes, because I know that I am running the risk of being a huge burden should I ever get cancer. GG, if you owned the furniture factory, you could repaint the buildings you replaced the boards on. Nice. Yeah, I'm just, I'm going through just taking my time, having some fun with it this time around. This is something I could see me continuing doing coverage on for a while. You folks all really like it. But I'm in no rush. I am in no rush. This is one of the series that I know will guarantee that we'll always have a good viewership on it. So I have no problems continuing the content. I enjoy the game. Would I like to see the game better? Yes. Would I be vocal about trying to make things change on this game? Or any game that I really enjoy? Yes. I will be vocal about it. But I want it to be constructive with, if I see a problem, I like to present a solution. If not, 2 to 3 solutions to go with it. So that way, if one can't be done, there are other options for it. Woohoo! At least we ran out a perfect amount of planks on that one. Oh yeah, it's smoke inhalation there, Deuce. Yeah, oh no, there's lots of cases where, it's like, how can I have lung cancer? I've never smoked a cigarette in my life. And then, later on it finds out, no, but you smoked like 3 joints a day. That would probably got to be figured out there, yeah, that's got something to do with it there, peoples. And when they've done tests on mice and rats and stuff, same thing. Same thing. THC inhalation causes cancer. I always struggle to time the jump and repair the game. It lags a little on my setup. It does lag a little bit if you're using a controller. Are you using controller or are you using a keyboard? I find that the control inputs for the peripheral of the keyboard is superior than that of the control inputs of the, oops. See, like, I can't jump over. Right here, right? Run. Jump! Can't jump over. Let's try that with the mouse and keyboard, shall we? So, Shift, W. Oh, what? You used to be able to jump over. Alright, guess not. Might have changed, but yeah, no, I know that with Farmer's Dynasty, I couldn't jump over the railing with the controller. I always had to jump over the railing with the keyboard. Just computer input lags. Helped your dad with the cancer, gave him 6 months. So he lived for another 2 years? Yeah, I mean, I will definitely say that it would help increase your quality of life if you have cancer. There's a reason why I take it. It's not because of cancer, it's because I have a chronic pain condition. It allows me to be in less pain. It relaxes my muscles a little bit. Enough to the point that I can move around without the fear of, if I curl my toe or anything to grab a good grip on a set of stairs, I'm done. My foot curls right up into a fist. It's, I've proven it to the doctors many times. It's like, yeah, see, that's all I did was I just let my toe curl over that stair when I was stepping down. When I step downstairs, I literally, with my feet, I lift my toes up. I point them up towards the sky. Because if I let my toes curl down like this, my whole foot just snaps in to like this curled up fist. I've never seen a foot look like a fist before. Kind of took my prescribing doctor for a little bit of a loop the first time I showed her, like, oh yeah, well here, look. She's like, oh my god, it's deformed your feet. I'm like, yeah? So? Still gotta work. Still gotta move forward. And, originally it was, yeah, okay. And then we went through more and more testing and everything else with them, and they come back and they're like, nah, dude, you shouldn't be working. That was my diagnosing doctor. Of course, that doctor's in a totally different region of the province, which is like, 3 states over for a lot of you people for the distances. So I don't have to drive 3 states over just for me to go see my diagnosing doctor to have him say to my family doctor that I'm currently using now that, yes, these are all the tests that he did. So basically here, I've gotten them to send over all my diagnosing doctor's notes to this family doctor, so that way he can go through and make his decisions on whether or not I should be working, because I'm pushing to work, folks. I'm pushing to work. There's so many things that I can do from working from home, but it's very little job positions that I can do. I could probably do community management, things like that, program managers, working with teams and such all across and around the world. However, I can't do it as a call center. I can't, work from home on a phone accepting phone calls, where I have to be available, from 8 till 4 p.m. or 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. every day. Otherwise, if you're not there, you're going to lose your job. I can't do that. That's I'm not that dependable with my chronic pain condition. If I can speak today. No. Okay, so in Canada, we have the doctor-patient confidentiality stuff. So no matter who you are in the world, all you can do is put your piece of paper, put your signature on a piece of paper, say that you authorize this current doctor to read the notes from your previous doctor. And then it's up to your previous doctors, I was going to call them helpers, assistants, nurses, in getting that paperwork transferred over. When my hubby broke his back, they told him he was too young for back surgery and then he should change jobs and learn to live with the pain. Yeah, that's exactly what I was told. That, you know what? You had your heart attacks. The heart attack basically told us that, something isn't right. We went and did all the testing. These are the conditions that you have. We don't want you working because the more exertion that you put into your body, the more likely you are to have another heart attack. But at the same time, we want you to be doing more than what you're doing. And it's like, okay, just what? What? Make up your damn minds. You want me working or you don't want me working? Well, yes, we want you to work, but we don't want you to overdo yourself. So make sure that whatever jobs that, we can get you to do, at least this is my family doctor, not my diagnosing doctor. My diagnosing doctor is like, dude, no, you ain't working ever again. Forget it. He's like, you're done. He's like, you're going to kill yourself. You keep working, you're going to die. But mind you, I was working in the oil fields too, right? Is anybody else seeing this? Controller only. Run, jump. Run, jump. Run, jump. There we go. We made it. With a controller. Amazing. So the diagnosing doctor's like, no. And I'm like, oh, come on, I got to do something, doc. And he's like, no. So, all right. Working with my the psychologist that was appointed to me by the oil company because they wanted to make sure their assets were well protected and that they were not the cause of the issues, which they weren't. It's like I was born with this disorder. Those must be outside the house. Yeah, those got to be secondary floors. All right. I saw it there for a second. So the wrong one, was it? Nope. Nope. Yeah, it was. Flip. Yeah. So basically, diagnosing doctor says no. My current family doctor agrees with me that, if I can find something that I can do that allows me to live a quality of life, then I should be allowed to actually go and start doing that. Especially if our government says that, no, we don't cover you for that type of medication. Even though it is now a qualifiable medication, we are not going to allow we're not going to force the insurance companies to pay for it at all. Nope, sorry, not going to happen. Like, what? You guys don't make any sense. Absolutely none. Make up your minds. Are you here to do no harm or are you here to do extra harm? Because either way, that's what it sounds like. Alright, what do we got here? You guys saw that, right? There we go. Aha, this is what it was. Alright. I know there was something going on that I wasn't seeing. So for now, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing and wait for the doctors to figure out what the hell it is that they want. Thank you, Rascal. Thank you, folks. But right now, my main concern is my left ear. It's not cool to be deaf in one ear for... I have no idea why. Gotta get that figured out and checked out. But this is looking nicer. This is looking nicer. We can slowly start bringing the ladies to the house now. He started pulling stuff apart because he went stir crazy. Nice. Actually, the psychologist that I work with, so I ended up having to get dictated to by the doctor and the the consultant for the insurance company and the oil company. I had to do just to make sure that they could, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Exclude that, you know, I had some mental issues or anything else like that. And they basically came back and said that, yeah, no, you don't have any mental issues. The only thing that you have mental issues with is when they told me that I'd be having to swap over to use the cannabis, that I was dead against it. I was like, excuse me, you're going to turn me into an addict? That they had to teach me the difference between an addict and a dependent. And it took 2 months. I was dead set against it. Like, no. I would rather freaking die than get stuck for the rest of my life being attached to something. I know what that's like. I'm a smoker. You know, I've tried quitting many times. I quit for over 4 months for the doctors so that they could get all baseline testing and everything else they called it. As soon as the doctor comes back and says, yeah, no, the smoking didn't have any effect on your health. All right. And he's like, but you feel better though, don't you? I was like, yeah, I feel better knowing that at home I got another 4-pack sitting in that carton I never finished. I'm going to go home and I'm going to have a smoke. I'm going to enjoy it. You're what? Yeah, I am. See ya. And next time you saw me, did you? Yeah, damn rights I did. Oh, okay. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you, Doc. I like my cigarettes. You know what kind of houses stays in good condition longer? Stone houses. Did you guys on the other side of the pond learn nothing from the Three Little Pigs? Dude, you're talking to a guy who wants to build a monolithic dome home. Why? Because it would be the now third. There's 2 other homes. There was one home before the house plans that we had designed were certified. Our house was the second house that was certified by Canada. The building plans anyway, to be what's called a millennium home, meaning that with the very minimalistic maintenance on it, the house would last over 1,000 years. Crazy to think about that. 1,000 years. Essentially, it's like a cave. it's concrete, right? And it's a concrete dome that has an insulation layer. It's got a plastic layer, and then you put other like river rock stone over top of it. So as long as your mortar and your stone is kept up, you're good. Yeah, the good, the bad, and the uglies. Yep. Yes, you will want to pick your flowers as soon as you see that they're available to pick. If you try to pick them a couple days afterwards, you run the risk of them wilting. Ooh, I wish I could take a nap today, but there is no way in hell I'd be able to take a nap. As I go from my stream today, which will be ending at around noon my time, then I have to go be at the doctor's office for 1:45 p.m. my time, so that only gives me a 1 hour in between. I'll be able to meditate for that 1 hour. I won't be able to fall asleep. So then, once I'm done the doctor's appointment, I'm going to be listening to myself breathing if they clean out my ears, so there's no way I'll be able to take a nap before my 8 p.m. Eastern stream of Trader's Life Dynasty, or Trader's Life Simulator. In a rebel soul. How is the music volumes, folks? We're doing good. The fun for me is fighting things through Gary. Purposely use spoilers in other videos so I can do it on my own. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, no, and I'm like that too, Deuce. I like experiencing, like, that's what I did with Medieval's Dynasty. I told Toplets that I was not going to do any testing on that game whatsoever because I wanted to enjoy that game. And I did. I never did any testing on it or anything. I've helped out with the English scripted. So, you know, I went through, made sure that the grammar was correct, you know, made more sense that the items were named properly. Hold on, folks. I'm just gonna ditch the camera here for a few minutes till I get over this yawning session here. Really? Come on, gee. What's going on with the yawns? You got a good 4 hours sleep last night. What is up? But yeah, so yeah, no, there's I have about 7 different places that I've handed out digital resumes to for community managers and such. It's at least a foot back in the door to do something. I've tried all the regular methods of trying to find employment here in the city, and it's like the moment you say that you're disabled, the interview's done. They got 6 other applications that they're trying to look through, and they don't have to worry about the crap of somebody being disabled. You know, I won't say it's discrimination. It's just easier for them at this time, while there are so many people unemployed, that they're just going to take care of the ones that can do the most for them. I get it. Business decisions, right? Oi, where's your face gone? I'm yawning so much. Oh, yeah, are they? Cool. You know, is that, is it Tia that's streaming, or is it one of the working crew? Because we know that, you know, moving forward with Toplets they're trying to start up the partner program, let's call it, say, where, you know, they have more than just their own staff bringing out content. So they're not reaching out to the folks like, you know, Raptor or, you know, any of the larger content folks, because, well, those folks, they demand high rates, extremely high rates through their PR management companies, right? So they're, you know, as a small company, they can't afford that. They can't afford to, you know, pay somebody, you know, outrageous fees to have them promote their game more than once, right? So basically what they're trying to do is open up the doors for the little creators at this time, moving forward with some new plans here to get, you know, partners to stream in many different languages and, you know, to work with Toplets on their channels. So you gave up trying to job hunt and start your own business? I would love to start my own business, but once you've been labeled as disabled in Canada, yeah, good luck even getting a grant. Like, it is absolutely brutal. Yeah, so unless you have the funds and everything else, of course, being disabled, you're paying more out in your medical bills than you ever make in a month. Open heart surgery? Oh my god. You've had 2 heart valves replaced? I'm glad you're still with us, Anna. You are a survivor. You're a trooper. But yeah, so yeah, once you're labeled as disabled or have had any type of medical conditions, and especially, you know, if you're having to use that god awful Mexican marijuana, how dare you think that you be able to even have any type of job in which, you know, you could be responsible for things. It's like, yeah, I'm not trying to go out and, you know, smoke a joint and then fly a flippin' plane. I get it. I'm not using anything that's psychoactive in my life other than to distract my mind a little bit when I go to sleep. And if you think that you know, 3.5 grams a week of that, because I do a half a gram at night of the THC, but then I do during the day, I do 3 grams, equivalent of 3 grams of CBD. Now, I haven't had any of that since the middle of February, and it took me a little while to break through the fog and pain through again, so that way I could start being normal, I guess is the best way to put it there. It hit hard. It hit me pretty hard there coming off the medications, cold turkey like that. Now, it wasn't withdrawal symptoms or anything like that. It was just acclimating myself, getting used to being bombarded with all the sensory inputs that my body does. Exactly, Anna, and that's the way I look at it. You know, I was diagnosed before I had my son, and believe it or not, before I had my son, I was told I couldn't have kids. I I didn't have enough swimmers for the job, apparently. However, when I started taking medications and getting rid of all the stress on my body, I had an amazing, wonderful boy. Woohoo! You know, we were actually looking at the time, getting into foster care or adoption. And my wife comes to me and she's like, I'm pregnant. And I was like, huh. Thing is I know exactly where you've been for the last 3 months, and you've never been anywhere other than working or you and I going out getting groceries, so this is definitely mine. Huh? How the hell? And that happened. It turns out that, yeah, my body, due to the stress, was the reason why I didn't have the amount of swimmers from all the chronic pain inputs. And then once that started getting sorted, apparently, GG's going to be, rapping every time. I mean, come on. I've probably gone over 1,000 times without having to worry about having a child. And then all of a sudden I have one. Now I got to worry. No more sexy ginger in the corner. Yeah, no worries, Smooth. No worries. It'll come back. I just keep... sorry. Yawning. And that is one of the worst things you can do as an entertainer. I apologize profusely. It is... what's the word I'm looking for? Contagious? Where, yeah, and so, yeah, that's just not something that you as an entertainer want to have happen, is constantly yawning while on camera. That only makes your viewers feel tired, which then doesn't bring in the hype and the excitement. Now, I know it's a little bit of a rougher video today, but yeah. Don't you worry, child. Heaven has a plan for you. Yeah. Don't you cry tonight. Anyway. So what'd you end up starting for a business, Indigo? I myself personally... there's a couple of projects that I would love to start as a business, as selling a particular product. But yeah, the initial investment to get the product made is quite heavy, as I'm learning. Quite heavy indeed. So yeah, when I reached out through the social services and all that, I was like, okay, how's, can I get grants so I can go to school to do this and this and this? And they're like, no. You don't qualify for this, and this because, well, you use marijuana. Pardon? So you're telling me I'm using a prescribed medication from my doctor, and you're telling me that prescribed medication is preventing me from getting a grant? Huh. Interesting. Oh, they're all grown up. They're all grown up. And they got their own beautiful families of their own at this point. What? No! Quit! Alright. We just lost... fuel? We just lost fuel. So apparently when you lose fuel... you lose brakes too, because I'm sitting there holding the brakes. How does that happen? What does fuel have to do with brake fluid? What? I just don't understand. Oh, cool. Shoe protectors. Cool, that's awesome. You see a need, you found a market, you filled the market. That's what I'm talking about. Awesome. No, that's a good idea. You could probably do that for many different professions where they're having to work and spin around and stuff like that. Like figure skaters. While they're doing their practicing, not on ice, but while they're doing their practicing on floors and such. Ballerinas. Many different markets where you could apply that to. That's a fantastic idea. That is cool. You saw a need and you filled the need. Good on you. Good on ya. Are you just in your market or are you internationally? Alright, let's see how much fuel we got in there now. We got 23.61s. Alright. Actually, you know what? We'll wash it. Machine's worth washing. That was pretty cool. But yeah, overall, though, in the long run, there are things there, hey, folks. For me, things are going to be looking up and going to get better. You got to go through the shit in order to grow the flowers, right? So that is where I am at with it, and that's the way I'm looking at it. That's the way I'm taking it, and yeah. So please bear with me when I vent and go through my frustrations with you guys. It's an amazing community. We all have our thoughts, our prayers, our issues, and we all work together to get through them, and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Just unfortunately, I just happen to be the forerunner here doing the streaming. You know how it can hurt your channel by being negative there, gee, but yeah, you know what? No, I'm a realistic person, and my community knows that any games that I play, I'm going to look out not only for me, but also for that community as well. You know, I'll give you an honest opinion of my game, of any game that I play. You know, with, you know, the knowledge of my experience that I've had in the past. You know, it's like, yeah, you know, why they didn't do this and this and this, because, you know, that other studio didn't do it that way, and yeah, they're no longer working. Yeah. So, let's make sure that this does not happen in the future. Oh, that's awesome, Indigo. That is awesome. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. You know, great ideas need to be shared. That's for sure. You know, and if, you know, all your hard work and everything else that goes into it helps pay off debts, then yeehaw! So we got 61 pine planks, 1 oak crate, and 62 spruce planks going on. Over here in our machineries, we got a humidity of 85. Crikey. Alright, let's go sleep. Let's see if we can find an actual, you know, jobs worth doing, like repair jobs or mowing. Oh no, I can't even do a mowing job until I pay another $200 to get my lawnmower unstuck that I never got stuck to begin with. You like it when the YouTubers are real? Life is real? Yeah, but you'll never find a real large content creator. Or a content creator that is real and has a very large following, is how I should put it. Folks like to use televisions and YouTubes and video games for fantasy, for escape. A lot of people can't deal with their own issues in real life, that they don't want to be going anywhere that reminds them that, you know, that other people have problems as well. It's all the things that I've learned through marketing and such over time, right? That, you know, this is the way that folks look at it. And, you know, they look at it like, you know, they're this is their off time. This is the time that they want to enjoy. They don't want to have to worry about the other burdens and such. So, yeah, and it's interesting. Those are the type of people that watch content only. You'll never see them watch a live stream. I can do both. I prefer the live streaming though, because A, it allows me to connect to my community, but B, it gives me the social after, you know, my wife has basically kept me under lock and key for the last 8 years. That, you know, basically my friends have moved on. They've moved on. Nice! Started on Etsy. Cool. I've never had any dealings with Etsy or anything other than I know their platform. Wait a minute. What am I doing? I got more boards I can put up. Why are we going to sleep when we got more boards? Let's finish the interior of the house, G. Come on. Get your one-track mind off of 3 different tracks. Don't blink or you'll forget what you're doing. Mom suffered from bad hips 3 years ago. She found a couple of things she loved to do to occupy time and made a small business on Etsy. Nice! I'm glad that we have those things available out there because, yeah, there was a lot of people who would just go to quilting bees, you know what I mean? Make quilts for their friends and families. Now they can go out and hang out with their friends and families and sell their quilts on Etsy. Sweet. Very nice, very nice. But unfortunately, the product that I want to sell wouldn't fit with Etsy. It's a digital thing that really no Etsy customers would ever be involved with. I wonder if we're fixing the outside of the house, because last I remember, there's nothing inside this particular room that needs fixes. Alright, before we run out of planks too, I think I got some more left in the attic we gotta finish up. I think there's one more section up there. And that's one great thing about the day and age that we live in today. Oh, here we go. Is that there's a lot more opportunities for those who are disabled now than there was even 10 years ago. A lot more, especially with the the ability for teamwork and stuff, like working from home. We now have computers. We have solid internets. Pretty much everybody has got a solid internet, unless, of course, you know, they're not anywhere close to a city. They're out in the boonies. But I mean, Starlink is coming in to fill that gap here pretty quick anyway. So, you know, there's ways to get around things nowadays that weren't there even 10 years ago. Those opportunities for the disabled folks, I mean, just because their body has failed them doesn't mean that their mind has by any means. And run! Wow. Nice if this was user-friendly. Alright, so that bathroom was the last section we had to do up here, it looks like. Not sure where we're picking up these hammers from, but sure, let's just waste some boards on stuff that we can't see at all, period. Yeah, I think those are outside. I think those are the ceiling below me. Alright. Did I get it? I think I got it. We get it? Got it? Good. All right. Yeah, no, I mean, like, even for me, myself, I mean, you know, 8 years ago when I was told that, yeah, you know, we don't want you working, you're going to give yourself a heart attack, I was like, oh, crap, I'm going to have to go to school and do something where, you know, I'm sitting on my duff all day long. Okay. What is out there that I can then take training for where I can take my, you know, an hour or 3, whatever I need to, you know, beat the hell out of my calf muscles because she's locked up in a cramp? What job can I do that at? Believe it or not, it boiled down to was really, I could have become a pharmacy technician because at least I was in a profession where my boss would understand my condition. But trying to go to school in order to do 4 years of school, I can't do that. There is no way in hell I can either A, afford to go to school, or B, in a classroom that long. Like, yeah, I just can't do it. And there's nothing that you can take for anything medical that you can do just strictly online. You can't do it. Nice, Lisa. Nice. You know, I was looking at a pharmaceutical technician, not a pharmaceutical assistant. I was looking at going on full-on pharmaceutical technician. That way you can usually get into partnership with some of the doctors and that for, you know, owning the building that you're in and, you know, profit sharing and stuff along those lines. Whereas an assistant doesn't quite foot the bill, just not quite enough of they're more of a customer service and pill counter than really anything else, you know. Which is, you know, I have more brains than being just doing that one particular thing. That would drive me nuts, and that would not be good for anybody's business to have me being nuts at a company. Never, 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 never. You know, I mean, as you guys can, I mean, how many businesses would be cool with me pulling out my heating pad over here? And here's my heating pad. Here's my extra belt that goes with it so I can wrap it around my legs, right? How many times have you guys heard me going, sorry guys, just give me a second here, you know, I gotta take the belt off. Yeah, that's because I'm fixing my legs up. But, yeah, I want to do, I would love to work. I would love to be able to bring in my own income, you know, so I'm not, as the government would put it, a burden on the system. Which is, you know, my ex, she made way too much damn money that we couldn't collect anything to help us out for it, so. That being the case, you know, now that I don't have that burden with of having that particular person around in my life anymore, thank God, that now I can work towards, you know, doing what's best for me and my son. And if that means getting on to disability and financial support, well, then that's what I got to do. Yeah, no, my doctor just cannot believe that I can't feel kidney stones, Lisa. That the pain in my back... Hey, morning, bam, bam! The pain in my back gets to be so strong that I have a hard time figuring out whether or not am I having kidney stones right now? issues, or is this just a muscle pain spasm? My family doctor could not believe that was even possible. He's like, no, that's the worst pain in life. And I'm like, no, it's not. You call yourself a doctor and you're saying that kidney stones is the worst pain that a male can feel in his life. Like, no, sorry, buddy. How about you go give me some, oh, what the hell? I had the name of it. Sodium something something. Sodium something something. Oh, we got ourselves a unfinished floor. Not a big thing. Not game breaker. Right now, game breaking bugs, folks, I want them to fix the Z-axis issues. I'm watching people's vehicles disappear below land. That's one bug that's got to be worked on immediately as far as I'm concerned. That's got to get fixed. I just feel so bad from, hearing folks that, like, my vehicle was gone. It's like, it still hasn't been fixed, and it's been reported since early access, like the first week of early access. They've tried working on it a couple times. They've obviously not been successful with where they're doing it. Time to hit it up from a different direction is what I'm thinking. But yes, no, my doctor just absolutely dumbfounded that I can't tell the difference between a kidney stone and whether or not I'm having a back pain, bad back pain day. He's just like, that's just not possible. I'm like, yeah, it is. Here, you need to have a cramp, dude. What? Like, yeah, you need to be cramped up. You tell me that, I see these people with kidney stones. Yeah. You want to see somebody jump around and dance? Have their feet cramp up into fist size. They will forget about their kidney stone. And when I put it into that type of terms, he got it. He was like, wow. He's like, I never really thought of that. But yeah, kidney stones aren't as traumatic as cramping. I'm like, yeah, you forget about your cramp because your body tells you to forget about the cramp. It's gone. It's no longer, being affecting to you, so you can just forget about it and just hope it never happens again. Well, kidney stone, it's more in the moment of like, oh my God, the pain. But you remember it for days and days and days afterwards. It's not something that's extremely traumatizing to your body in comparison to a foot cramp. Oh yeah, I can't run now. Yeah. Because we got down to 0. Hey, we're under 50% on both sides. So now we can eat. So we don't have to worry about not having faster movements. Where is my eggs? Eggs? I got eggs here, but where are my canned eggs? Do I not have canned eggs anywhere? I ain't seen them. Let's go make up some canned eggs. Oh, look, our lovely dickhead neighbor is playing his music as loud as he can again. I wish I had some stuff on the camera for the cops, but there was nothing on there that I know of. Yeah, gallbladder attacks, kidney stones, exact same thing. I don't even bother going to the doctors anymore. It's like, nope. Hey, doc, here you go. I took some pictures. What's this? No, this is, this is the keto stick that shows that I have high amounts of protein in my urine. And, well, I'm not going to sit there and strain my pee every day for 3 months until I pass these stones, doc. So, either you take my word for it and my blood pressure readings and all that, or you can just piss right off. I'm done with coming into you guys. Every time I came in to see the doctors, it was always getting me sick because I'm highly, highly susceptible to I have no immune system, really. I'm immune suppressed with a overreactive immune system. So if I get even a tiny cold, I get full-on blown sinusitis. It's not just, just like, oh, you have a cold. No, it's like, oh my God, you are seriously sick. I'm like, yep. My eyes squeak, my ears pop. It's just brutal. My body wants it out, wants to be gone, and because it's always under constant stress to begin with, it likes to go a little overboard. Like, no thanks, I don't want any of that in my life. No. Making things beautiful here again, and I believe this is the last of the pallets that we do have, so as soon as we run out of wood here, we're hooped. We can't really do too much more. But we've been live for about an hour and 45 minutes, something like that. It's getting to be close to Lunchtime my time. How do I know? Because my dog's bugging again. She's telling me, Daddy, Daddy, I want out, because they get their package at lunch. Oh, amazing, Sherry. So awesome to hear. I'm glad that you got it. I'm glad that you did indeed. Hey, Deuce, you still kicking around, or are you getting yourself set up? I hadn't, because I got up at, you know, what was it? You know, 6:30 this morning to be, or 6 o'clock this morning to be on the call for 8. I didn't have a chance to check out whether or not you had your announcement up yet. You're lurking? Cool, cool. Are you going to be streaming here in the next 15 to 20 minutes or so? Because I'm going to dox you, man. I'm going to dox your informations. You're looking and looking. Nice, nice, nice. But yeah, folks, Deuce usually pops up and around anywhere from about the next half hour to 45 minutes from now. If you haven't checked out his content, you really, really should. He puts in a lot of hard work. Absolutely an amazing entertainer. Destroys me in entertainment value by far. By far. So, yeah. I'll bring you down. He'll pick you up. How's that? It's been a rough day here for me. Been a rough day. We got a green fence. Cool. Green gate. Hey, Pooch. Hey, can we fix these half slide log thingies here? These fences? No. Wait. That'd be nice. Let's go work on the kids' toys. We only got 22 planks left, so. I can't wait for you to enjoy all your games with a new fresh pair of eyeballs there, Sherry. You got yourself some new PC, you're going to have yourself some new funds. I'm just worse at the games than you are. If that's entertainment, then I'm one of the best at it. No, you're just, your overall demeanor and everything else in life in general, Deuce, by far surpasses mine. I'm a grumpy old git, you know, the best way to put it. You know, I'm a grumpy old git. I have a chronic pain condition that, you know, it's hard to manage. It's very hard to manage, so I got to vent. But, I mean, you get crapped on and, you know, everything else, and yet, you know, keep on slogging through, you know. The only reason why I'm probably any better at any of the games that I've ever played is because I put more hours into it, trying to, you know, use that time to keep my mind off of the pains, you know. Like right now I got the best way to put it is a fire stick poker that's in my right calf muscle. That's just sitting there, just burning and grinding right into me, and there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I can put a heating pad on my legs right now, but by putting the belt on my legs, I'm going to increase the burning power of what's coming in through that. Plus, I'm adding heat, so my muscles might relax a little bit, but at the same time, I've increased the amount of pain I have to endure until they relax. It's my life, right? The display, for some reason, is cut long off the very top of the browser window, and it's not letting me change the resolution side. Okay, go into your monitor. Your monitor might have a function that you can change that with. My Asus VG278Q gaming monitor has that exact same issue. But if I go into my options... Let me find it. Ah, there we go. It's called a camera... I have a scenery mode, a racing mode, a camera mode, and I have a PC mode. Mine's in camera mode instead of PC mode, and that gives me the full screen. If I were to go to PC mode, I'm missing like the top 3/4 of an inch of my screen, so that my I can't see the tabs on a browser, I can't see the webline address, but I just barely see the bottom of all my bookmarks on my Google Chrome, so... That's right, Deuce. We all do the best that we can, for sure. For sure. Always trying to do what we can when we can at all times. But folks, I think that's where I am going to end it here. I got 10 minutes to 12. I got no more planks. I got nothing going on. The next time we come back, I'll probably do some sleepage. Or no. Yeah, I'll sleep. And then we'll see what we can do. Dang yawns. We'll see if we can do some some daily quests and that, so we can build up the monies. Let's just hope that... Well, already we've spent more money than we made in daily quests just getting our vehicles unstuck because of the Z-axis issues. I'm actually going to reach out to the developers again, and I'm going to do my best, guys, to get the tow trucks zero monies again. Back to freebies until we can say that these games have been fixed up to that point. So I will reach out to them immediately after stream here to say, okay, that enough's enough. I mean, there's no way that I'm going to pay $200 for the bugs that are in this game, because I can't even make that money to get to my platform truck at this point. So we'll get it all figured. Oh, right, latest drivers in that as well. Right, yeah, make sure that you open up your GeForce Experience app, and make sure that your graphics cards and everything else are all up to date as well. It's probably, yeah. Meet Mike down in the Avalon. Mike's got his own channel there in the Avalon there that he'd be more than happy to help you out with, at least I'm hope so, within his time frames with his current job and all that as well. So, oh, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for putting up with my bitch fest. Part of the call that I went through today was a little bit on the disappointing side. I would like to have seen more come out of it. I'm happy with most of the results that came from the call, but I would have liked more to have been agreed upon, and steps moving forward to make more changes type of things. So we'll see what happens in the future with that, but I'm happy with the call in the overall general sense of things, that the things that I had to bring up that were most pertinent had been looked at. So thank you so much to the community for supporting me. Thank you so much for everyone for being here. Hope everybody has themselves a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, and good night. So I will be back again at 8 p.m. Eastern this evening. I will be playing some more of that fun little series, that Trader's Life Simulator. I'm loving it. I'm loving that. I'm loving Bakery Life Simulator. That falafel, it's got its own little quirks and interest in. It's got its own quirks, but I'm enjoying it thoroughly, and I can't wait to bring more content throughout the next couple of weeks on any of these DNA Army titles. I might not do so much on the Vegetaria or the Factory Runner, just because those are the first of the very beginning games that were made. So there's quite a things in there that the developer has learned to fix with these newer titles that I think we'll just be continuing on with those ones. But I did have a lot of fun playing the other ones for now. But as always, guys, you know what's coming. Thank you so much for taking the time to kick back, relax, unwind, and chill with me, folks. And until the next episode,